Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this men's basketball matchup here at Cave Arena. The visiting Methodist University Monarchs versus your Piedmont Lions. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a good one on par today. The second game 2 of the doubleheader here at Cave Arena. Really looking forward to it. Should be a good one between these two sides. These two sides did meet last year, and I do believe that Methodist took that matchup. Chris, second home game of the year for the Lions. What are you expecting?
Well, Chad, today I am expecting these Piedmont Lion men to run the floor, take great shots, play good defense. But I'm also expecting Methodist to come out and play good defense as well. Methodist has started the season 0-5, from what I believe. 0-6 if you count their loss to Coastal Carolina, but that was an exhibition, so that game doesn't really count. The Monarchs are led by their leading scorer, Clayton Cole, who averages 9.8 a game, and their rebound leader is TJ East, who is also their steal leader. So I expect them to crash the boards, play good defense, block shots, but I'm expecting Piedmont to counteract all of those activities today.
I think so too, Chris. And the last home outing from the Lions, they've really put a show on for the first home opener of the year, putting 97 up on the Petrels from Oglethorpe. Chris, I think we got a good one. This should be up and down action all afternoon long, and I guess we'll see who comes out on top.
Yes, sir, we will.
Starters for today's action. First for the Monarchs, we have TJ East, Montel Moore, Braun Brinson, Clayton Coe, and Angel Dean.
And for your Piedmont Lions, your starters today are number 2, Ori Clements Owens, number 5, Ryan Jolly, number 10, Will Richter, number 12, Garrett Beagle, and number 14, Andrew Stimpson.
Pretty good starting 5 for the Lions today as well for the Monarchs. I think we got a good one here, folks. A little after 2 p.m. tip-off for the Lions. Should have action underway in just a moment. We're going to step away, take a short little break before we get into the action. You're listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Chad Hall alongside me, Mr. Chris. Don Thoreau, starters being announced here at Cave Arena. Chris, expectations, keys to the game. Let me hear it.
Well, Chad, keys to the game for your Piedmont Lions, play like you play against Oglethorpe. Play the same way. In that game, I believe Ryan Jolly was our leading scorer. I believe he had 20-plus, if I'm not mistaken. So for Ryan Jolly, obviously the leading scorer for a team who's coming off a year last year where there was a lot of injuries, Jolly included, and you also had Ori Clements Owens, who was also injured, and you also had Dalton Mueller, who's out tonight for us. But you have expectations for these guys to come in, especially with these freshmen, to be great leaders. And coming off injury, I love the way the team is playing.
I think so too, Chris. And the one thing that I've really noticed about the Piedmont and Coach Neely's squad is they have really gotten involved with tougher competition early on in the season. And I think that's really bolstered the roster and it bolstered the experience, especially with a lot of transfers and a lot of incoming freshmen for Neely and his staff. Chris, this team is special.
Yeah, this team is very, very special for Neely. And also, I'm expecting Methodist to come out. Like I said, I expect them to come and play great defense, take good shots, take better shots. They're not a great three-point shooting team. They're not a great shooting team. But I will say this team is a force to be reckoned with defensively.
I think so, too. I think Garrett Beagle will be busy down low as well as Stimson and Richter. 2:05 tip-off here. Lions start with possession. Jolly has the handle. Base offense for the Lions. Jolly looking for somewhere to go, finds Owens on the wing. Stimson controls up top. Back to Jolly, mishandle. Monarchs grab the miss. Monarchs in transition, gets taken away by Beagle. Jolly may look to go at a fast pace. Oh my goodness. Nice little spin move down on the baseline. Count 2 for Jolly.
Great move there by Ryan Jolly.
Lions showing a little bit of a press early on in today's ball game. Moore possesses East over to the wing with Coe. Brinson has it. Back to Moore. A little bit of a zone look from the Lions to start today's ball game. Yeah. On the wing with Moore. Underneath, good defense from Beagle. Shot clock violation. Lions have it going the other way. Jolly in transition. Euro does get fouled on the way up. He'll shoot too. Chris, what do you see so far?
So far, I see the Lions trying to attack early and often. And I honestly, I didn't say this when we started, but I really do expect Ryan Jolly to continue playing the way he is. He's coming out early. He's coming out aggressive. He has to keep playing that way.
I think so too, especially coming off of last season with the season-ending injury. I do think that's tough. That's tough to bite, especially when he does have more years under his belt. So he can definitely come up and really make an impact coming back this season, as well as Clemens Owens.
Yeah. And I expect these Monarchs to come out. And obviously on offensively for the Monarchs, they're facing a 2-1-2 defense by these Lions. The signature 2-1-2 defense, actually,
right,
that they play all the time. So obviously, to break a zone, you have to shoot the ball. So
correct.
The Lions are daring them to shoot the ball right now.
Right, and I think that's the right look, especially coming out knowing that they are not the best shooting team. In the corner, shot from Coe. Does get taken away. Looks like we're going to see a jump ball underneath the basket. It's going to stay with the Monarchs. Jolly was 2 for 2 on those free throws. Monarchs still possess inbound underneath the basket. Goes to the corner with Coe. On the wing with Moore. Moore floater, no good. Jolly controls again. Owens down to Beagle. Just outside of the paint. He's going to make his way to the paint. Get it back to Jolly. Richter in the corner. Yes, sir! Richter with a 3. Lions still showing their press. In the lane with Key. Rebounded by Dean. Dean throws it away. It's going to go out of bounds for a Monarchs turnover, excuse me. Lions to inbound right in front of the Monarch bench.
And a quick note here, it's always a good game. It's been a great series between Methodist and Piedmont. As you know, Piedmont was in the USA South Conference before making the switch to the CCS last year. So these two used to be conference foes. And right here, statistically, I have that the series is actually tied 11-11, with Piedmont getting the last win 77-75 at Methodist last season.
Beagle controls in the high post. He's going to make a way towards the inbound. Floater up from him, no good. Rebounded by East. East controlling tempo now. East will give it back to Moore on the high wing. High post taken away by Richter. Richter's going to throw it ahead for Clemens Owens. Reverse layup. It's good. Looks like we're going to see our first timeout from the Monarchs, which should extend into the media timeout. Chris, what are the Lions doing well thus far, roughly 3 minutes into today's contest?
Well, the Lions are attacking. They are attacking a short. I don't know how to put it, but they're attacking the defense of Methodist down low. Their bigs aren't the best bigs. I mean, you try to stay out of foul trouble. Obviously, one foul right now for Methodist. It's not too bad early into this game, but they have to stop the Lions guards. They can't do it. They can't do it right now. The Lions guards and Owens and Jolly, and also Richter and Stimson, they're getting down low. Once the ball's down low, you have no choice to either you have to foul or you have to put a hand up. And right now, putting a hand up is not working.
Right, and the Lions are attacking the basket relentlessly right now. I think they have recognized that the interior of the Monarchs defense is one of their weak parts right now. Up with Moore now. Controls on the high wing, gives it back to East. East and Richter battling. Richter almost knocked that one away. Attacking now is Key. Back with East. In the corner. It's going to get to the interior. Coe pumps. Puts up an air ball. Stimson keeps it in bounds. Jolly controls. Pick and roll from Jolly and Beagle. Back to Clements Owens. Beagle in the high post. Owens lets one fly. Yes! 3 ball from Clements Owens. Monarchs dictating their own tempo. It's going to go out of bounds off of Beagle's foot, it looked like. See Merchant check in. Coe off the floor now. More controls up top. Battling this 2-1-2 defense. Underneath. Pull-up jumper. Yes! Moore with his first points of the game. Richter on the Cave Arena logo. Jolly up top. Wants to go one-on-one. Has Beagle down in the post. Back to Clements Owens up top. Richter lets another one fly. Yes! Richter 2 for 2 from downtown. 6 points on the day. Pull-up jumper, 15 feet, no good. Clements Owens controls on the Cave Arena logo, trying to get around the defensive Moore. It's going to go off of Moore's chest and out of bounds. First media timeout of the game. We're going to take a short break. We'll get back to you shortly. You are listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Men's basketball contest here at Cave Arena. Chad Hall alongside me, Mr. Chris Doncereau. Chris, early thoughts?
Well, Chad, the Lions are coming out hot, shooting 5 of 6, 3 of 3 from three-point range, and 2 for 2 from the free throw line. While Methodist is struggling to put the ball in the basket, shooting 1 of 7 as a team overall and 0 of 1 from the three-point line. No free throw attempts yet. Shooting an abysmal 14%. That's a tough number for a team, for a game that requires the ball to be inside the basket.
Right. Lions to inbound. Jolly controls up top. Jolly down into the post. Beagle will roll. He'll fight towards the basket and just off the front iron. Moore in transition. Hands it off to Key. Merchant will go up. No good. It's going to be a blocking foul on Beagle. Looks like Merchant will shoot 2 at the line.
Merchant, a freshman guard here this year.
Substitutes for Coach Neely's squad. Noah Reardon checks in. Aaron Palmer as well.
And chat, just some food for thought here. How do you like the backcourt of Ori Clements, Owen Ryan, Jolly, and Noah Reardon so far this season?
It's pretty dangerous. We saw what Noah Reardon could do last year, and he really made this place alive at points in the season. He's done incredible so far, and he's a very good player. He doesn't necessarily need to handle the ball, but he plays better off the ball in my opinion, as Palmer gets that one taken away. Moore on the wing, fights into the paint, looks for somewhere to go. Finds Key. Moore again, takes some space to the corner with Merchant. Top of the key now with Moore. Excuse me, that was Hicklin that controlled. Jolly loses it. It's going to go out of bounds, stay with the Lions, fresh 30 for them. 15-4, your score here at Cave Arena. Jolly takes it off of the inbound. Jolly fighting his way into the lane, dishes it to Owens. Owens for three, no good. Controlled by Key. Just across the logo. More into the lane, 15-footer, no good. Owens is going to toss it way ahead. That one was a great play there from Moore to bring that one down. Into the lane. Palmer is nabbed for the foul. What do you think of the tempo?
So far, I see two teams playing at a high pace. I don't believe that you should slow it down, especially not because this is the way Piedmont likes to play basketball. Obviously, you can tell by the score. They're up 15-4 right now, so this is a team that wants to play fast. They want to continue to play fast and have Methodist play at their pace.
Hicklin's first is good. I think the Lions, a word that you could use to describe it is organized chaos.
Yeah, that's a great term.
Hicklin's second is off the back iron. Jolly to bring this one up now. Jolly on the wing, good screen from Palmer, into the lane. Jolly is fouled. Nice Euro step from him there.
So I'll check into the game, number 31, Devin Dean for Ori Clements Owens. Dean getting his first action.
Dean is a solid player. I've enjoyed watching him.
Yeah, the transfer from Bob Jones. Great addition for the Piedmont University squad.
Jolly's first from the line is good. (16-5) here. Jolly shooting his second from the line. We had a little bit of stoppage in play to mop up something on the court. Jolly's second is good. 17-5 now. Dean to inbound. He'll get it to Key. Key up the wing now with Hicklin. Hicklin on the wing now. Hicklin gets it back. Pressure from the zone, looking good for Piedmont. Into the middle, Hicklin. Dribble pull up, it's good, count it. And one opportunity, old-fashioned three-point play for Hicklin. Nice little 12-footer there. Hicklin's free throw attempt, no good. Stemson will get away from trouble. He'll get it up to Reardon. Reardon controls over to Jolly on the wing. Jolly to Stemson. Stemson dribble pull up off the back iron. Brought down by Dean. On the wing, down in the corner, Hicklin. Hicklin's going to make a move. Shot from Merchant. In and out. Rebounded by Hicklin. Hicklin from the baseline. No good. Devin Dean with the rebound. Devin Dean and Jolly in transition. Going to be a blocking foul on that one. A little bit of a late whistle there. 17-7. Chris, do you find it interesting that the Lions are continuing to attack the basket rather than settle for the outside shots?
No, not at all. Number 50 down there for Methodist, Angel Dean. He's a big guy. He is, for a freshman, he's a big guy. But I expect the Lions to continue doing what they're doing, get into the paint, get good attempts at the basket, and get to the free throw line.
Right. Lions are a very, very stout free throw shooting team. I believe they have a good percentage on the year.
From the free throw line?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shooting about 70% from the free throw line as a team. It's not too bad.
No, and that can continue to go up as they are 6 for 6 on the day.
See number 13, Hunter Norman, check into the game.
Another one of those transfers for Coach Neely. Looked like a little bit of a walk, fighting towards the baseline. Good closeout defense there. Handled by Hicklin up top. On the wing with Mull. Mull gets it back in the middle. Up and no good. Rebounded by Jolly. Initial tip from Devin Dean off of that shot. Jolly finds Norman. Palmer in the post. Mismatch. Up and under. Is fouled on his way up. Palmer will shoot 2. (19-7) your score. Looks like we're in our under 12 media timeout. Chris, what do the Monarchs need to do?
Well, Chad, the Monarchs have to take better shots. I believe right now they're shooting 2 of 13 as a team, 0 of 2 from three-point range. And most of their points have come from the free throw line. 3 of 5, shooting 60% from the free throw line, which is a good number. But for a team like this and playing a team like the Piedmont Lions, that's just not going to get it done. 2 of 13 overall. You got to put the ball in the basket. You got to get better looks. I say they go down low and look for Angel Dean more. I mean, yeah, this Piedmont team has Aaron Palmer out on the floor right now, who's a 6'8" forward. But I mean, Angel Dean is so tough. He's a tough guy, and Piedmont is running mostly guards right now. So I say look down low, and Methodist will get back in it.
I think so too, and I think that the downside down in the paint, I do think that Angel Dean can really do some work down there. Aaron Palmer he's a very good defender, I will say, but I think that's the part that you need to attack if I'm the Monarchs right now. Jolly leads all scorers with 8 so far. Jolly is also perfect from the line. He's the only one that's been to the line.
6 of 6. Oh my gosh.
That's pretty impressive. Palmer's first is no good. Palmer shooting his second. Off the back iron, rebounded by Reardon. Reardon puts it back up. No good. It's going to be off of Methodist and stay with the Lions. Norman to inbound. I believe we're having some clock issues right now. 11:39, 19 on the shot clock. Jolly, free, about 13 feet out, floater. It'll count. 21-7 now. Line still showing their press. Methodist has done a good job getting up the floor and fighting against the press. Merchant controls. Mole with it over on the wing. 3-point attempt, no good. Merchant rebounds. He gets into the lane. Mole on the wing. Tough shot, no good. Devin Dean with the rebound. Gets it up to Jolly. Devin Dean in the lane, loses the handle. Brought forward by Merchant. He tries to fight into the lane. Pull-up jumper, yes! Hicklin, leading scorer for the Monarchs with 5. Norman brings the ball up the floor now. Dean receives it. Dean looking for somewhere to go. Almost got Reardon on the back door. Jolly up top. Jolly hitches. He'll put it up off the back iron.
And that shot there will ruin Ryan Jolly's perfect day from the field, as he is now 2 of 3. Still perfect from the free throw line, though.
Mole into the lane, no good. Devin Dean with it. It's going to be a blocking foul. The Lions are relentlessly attacking the basket. Like I said, we saw that game against Oglethorpe just some time ago. Really shoot the 3-ball and shoot the 3-ball extremely well.
Yeah, for a team that can shoot, you don't want to go away from shooting the ball, as the Lions are shooting 3 or 4 overall from the 3-point line right now. Will Richter hitting his first 2 attempts. I mean,
Reardon's 3-point attempt, no good. Beagle fighting for that rebound.
I mean, you don't want to necessarily stray away from the 3-point line, but you also want to get in. You want to get into the paint and show the defense that you're not afraid to go into their paint.
Norman controls up top, double team from him. Hellenbrook off the iron. Looks like Reardon's going to get hit with a push on that rebound attempt. He did come down with the offensive rebound, but it was a foul ultimately. Inbound for East. Lions still continuing to press. About halfway through the first half of action. East attacking. Hicklin up top, just on the logo. Three-point attempt, yes! Hicklin continues to score. 1 of 1 from downtown. Norman controls, gets over half court. Norman picks up his dribble, almost found Hellenbrook on the backdoor cut, but it will be a turnover on Norman. Richter enters the game for Reardon. East to inbound. Finds Hicklin. East gets it back. Hicklin. Pull-up jumper, 13 feet, it'll go.
And Darren Hicklin looking like a stud out here tonight. 10 points off the bench, 4 or 5 shooting, 1 of 1 from 3-point range. And that's pretty good for a guy who shoots 34% from the field coming into this game and 20% from the 3-point line. He's having a good day so far.
I think so too, Chris. Dean on the backdoor cut. He'll get into the lane. He'll be fouled on the way up. No basket. It's interesting to see, Chris, how Hicklin is essentially dictating the Monarchs' offense so far.
Yeah, and Hicklin, a freshman guard, standing about 6'1", 160. I mean, he's not a big guy, but he's definitely slithering into the Lions' zone and exposing it right now.
He's doing a good job. He's really gotten it going for the Monarchs. Devin Dean's first attempt is good. It's always fun to watch the freshmen get into their college careers and really just take off and really start to find a groove. It's nice to see as a broadcaster. Merchant checks back in. Dean 1 for 2 at the line. 2 for 2, excuse me. Merchant pull up off the back iron, pulled down by, I believe that was Dean. Dean with a tough offensive board and a tough rebound. Norman down into the post with Beagle. Beagle works well. Yes, up and under for Beagle. Beagle is very crafty down there.
Very, very. I love the way Garrett Beagle plays basketball.
He's always angry.
Always.
When he plays. It's fun to watch.
And I think him matching up tonight with a guy like Angel Dean, he's going to be angry all game.
Yeah, right. 3-point attempt from the Monarchs. It'll roll in. East with a 3-point attempt. Norman fights into the lane. Devin Dean baseline. Does get fouled. Might be on the floor. Might be a shooting foul. He's going to shoot 2. Under 8, media timeout now. Lions lead 25-19. Monarchs are starting to storm back. We're going to take a short break. You're listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Chad Hall, Chris Doncereau alongside me. Out of the media timeout, Devin Dean going to the line to shoot 2. Jolly's first, Dean's first is good. Dean's second is good. Make it 4 for 4 from the line. Dean will exit after shooting 2. Jolly, Norman, Richter, Beagle, Hellenbrook all in. See Dean, Lewis, believe Hicklin, Merchant, and Mull all out there for the Monarchs. Lewis controls. Mull has it. Tries to force it inside to Dean. Taken away by Beagle. Jolly up ahead to Hellenbrook. Just out of reach. It's going to go back to the Monarchs. Monarchs will inbound now with Hicklin. See Clayton Coe step back in. Merchant bringing it up the court now. Finds Hicklin. Merchant, Lewis, back to Merchant. He'll find his way into the lane. He'll put one up. Looks like he was fouled on the way up. He's going to shoot 2. One thing that I'm noticing, Chris, is the Monarchs offense. They're really trying to find themselves into the middle of the lane and put it up from anywhere from 15 to about 9 feet away.
Yeah, trying to get into that zone defense lines, as we mentioned earlier, playing that 2-1-2 defense where you have the big man just sitting in the middle of the rim and the 3-point line and, trying to take the mid-range shot away right there. But obviously we see the Merchants getting in there, taking nice floaters, taking nice, 15-foot jumpers and stuff like that. So I expect them to keep doing that.
Merchant 1 for 2 from the line. Jolly will bring it up. Monarchs starting to press. It's not an extremely high press. Jolly gets into the lane, finds Beagle. Beagle out to Richter. Yes! Richter continues to be perfect from 3 with 9 on the day. Looks like Clements Owens is going to check back into the game shortly. Norman steps out.
Another crazy statistic that I'm noticing is that the Monarchs are seeming to lean on their freshmen a lot this game, as all the freshmen on the roster have played except number 33, Connor Rames. And it's kind of crazy that a team that's not deep, but deep enough to where you don't have to play all your freshmen. They're playing a lot of them right here in this first half.
Tough shot from Merchant won't fall. Lions running in transition. Jolly, Clements Owens, just off the front iron. Lewis takes it baseline, almost gets it taken away by Jolly. Hicklin on the wing, it's gonna knock away. It looked like from Coe. Jolly, yes! Nobody stepped, let it fly. Lions with a 13-point advantage now. Merchant controls. Top part of the zone now. Between the 2-point men, Lewis back. Coe in the lane, he's gonna put it up in some traffic. Beagle unable to get it back in bounds. Stimson, Palmer back in. We're going to see Brinson and Key check back in. Inbound underneath the basket. Coe finds Dean. One more pass. Shot clock violation on the Monarchs. Lions playing some really stout zone defense right now. Well, speaking of which, Chris, the freshman checks in to the game. Raines.
Connor Raines, a freshman forward, standing about 6'6", has checked into the game. So all the freshmen from Methodist have played in this first half. What do you think about that?
I think it's good, especially when you have a lot of freshmen on your team. You got to give them that exposure and really settle into the game. Richter keeps the handle. Richter off the front iron, rebound Stimson. Richter, redemption shot, short. Rebounded by Hicklin. With Methodist being a young team, they do have some performers. They do have some young talent that can really play. Looks like it's going to go off of the foot of Brinson. It's going to stay with the Monarchs, though. I do believe a Lion tipped it on the way out.
Yeah, I saw Ryan Jolly might have put a little finger on that one before it went out of bounds there. So
the spin change.
But yeah, as you mentioned, these Monarchs, they're freshmen. They play good basketball. I love what I'm seeing, especially right now from number 11, Darren Hicklin, and also from number 3, TJ East, who hasn't made a big impact, but so far this season I see he's going to have a great 4 years of college basketball.
Crafty move, just didn't fall. Down under to Palmer. He'll get fouled on the way up. Good offensive board by Raines as well on the other end. He did just get it taken away by Jolly. Jolly with his 3rd steal on the day in just 13 minutes of action. Palmer will shoot 2 after the foul. Palmer's first is no good. East will check back into the game. Palmer's second is good. 1 for 2 from the line. Hicklin, the leading scorer for the Monarchs, controls. Finds his way into the middle, throws it down to the wing. Crafty move, tries to go up and under Palmer, but it will be knocked away. It's staying with the Monarchs with 13 left on the shot clock. Media timeout on the floor. 34-20, Lions lead. You are listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 34-20, 3:48 left in the first half. Chad Hall, Kriston Terrell alongside me for this afternoon. Monarchs will inbound out of the timeout. Palmer, Jolly, Stimson, Richter, Clements Owens on the floor. See Dean, Coe, East, Hicklin, and on the floor. Pull-up jumper off the side of the backboard, brought down by the Lions. Foul on the floor. Looks like they're going to get Clements Owens on the foul. Not sure how when the Lions possess the ball. Loose ball foul, I guess.
Yeah, that's not a good call there. You heard from the old faithful here. Piedmont crowd disagreeing with that call as well.
Coe fights towards the baseline. Into the lane. No good. Jolly controls. Jolly tries to get into the lane, gets it taken away. Down on the other end, it's good. Runner coming from Key in transition. Jolly controls again. Clements Owens on the wing, pull up, yes! 3 ball from Clements Owens, catch and shoot. Coe on the wing, into the lane. Dribble pull up, yes, count it from East. Jolly has it. High wing setting up the offense, pick and roll from Palmer. Owens. Palmer in the post. Palmer, tough shot, he makes it. Count it from Palmer. Hicklin gets it to Coe. Coe tries to find Dean. He'll turn it over. Lions get the ball back with 2:05 left and a 15-point advantage. Palmer will check out. Hellenbrook back in. Clements Owens to inbound. Jolly to Clements Owens on the wing. Hellenbrook with a good screen. Pick and pop from him. Runner from Clements Owens. It'll fall. Key controls up top, finds his way into the middle of the lane, throws it over to Ko, has a handle on it. Key back to Ko. Ko from 3, yes! (41-27), minute 15 left. Jolly pull up, in and out. Dean rebounded. Monarchs set up in their offense, going against this 2-1-2 zone. Key fights to the middle, about 15 feet out. East finds his way into the middle, and 1. Tough shot there.
Yeah, a nice shot there from the freshman East to get into the paint. Also, well, a nice way to get into the paint for the nice shot for East.
They're starting to work from the wing and try and get to the interior. It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, not at all. But I expect Neely to come out of his zone sooner or later, as this Methodist team is starting to find a way in and get good shots.
I think the Lions can very well defend man-to-man.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Old-fashioned three-point play is converted by East. Jolly going against East, down in the corner. Finds Clements Owens up top to Hellenbrook, high post. Hand off to Richter. Richter pull-up jumper, yes! Richter having a day with 11. Down under. Foul committed by Stimson. Dean will go to the line and shoot 2.
25 seconds left here in the first half. A great first half for both of these teams. As Piedmont's up right now 43-30.
Lions will get the ball back for another shot as well.
Yeah, and I expect this shot to come at the hands of Jolly, Owens, or Richter here in the final seconds of this game, or this first half, excuse me.
Dean 1 for 1 so far. Make it 2 for 2. Lions can hold for last shot with 23 and counting. Jolly to Clements Owens, high wing. Jolly, Clements Owens wide open. Foul call. Lions will get another opportunity. Clements Owens will shoot 2 shots. Excuse me. It'll be Hellenbrook.
Yeah, I believe the foul was down low on the miss attempt. As Hellenbrook was trying to go get the rebound, he was hit in the face by Dean. And that would be Dean's second foul of the first half.
Joe's first is good. Hellenbrook to shoot his second. Second one is good. Perfect 2 for 2 from the line. Subs coming in. Palmer in for Hellenbrook. Five and counting. Last shot for the Monarchs. Hands it off. Basket will not count. Came after the horn at halftime. Lions lead by 13, 45-32. Chris, initial thoughts?
Initial thoughts, I expect Piedmont to come out. Well, we expected Piedmont to come out hard and fast, and they did just that. Ryan Jolly leading the way with 13 points. Owens with 10. Will Richter with 11. Everybody else with 2, 2, and 3, as we see here on the screen. So I expect these Lions to continue to play aggressive, to continue to play good defense, to continue to take great shots. But I also expect for these Monarchs to come out a little more aggressive in this half, in the next half. So I don't know. I'm just sitting here in store. I'm waiting, just like you are, man. I think it'll be a great second half, though.
I think so, too. And for the result to be as close as it is, Monarchs started to find a groove there. They went on a little bit of a run and really pulled it back because at times they were down by 10, 15 plus. And then the Monarchs really started to pull back, and they're finding their way. They're weaving in and out of the zone, and they're finding those open shots. They're taking great shots. They're finding their looks, and I think that the Lions will probably start showing a man-to-man here soon. I believe Coach Neely will implement that coming in the second half, especially with the Monarchs starting to find their groove against the zone.
Yeah, and I think these Lions can contain a man-to-man defense against this quick and fast, aggressive Monarchs team. But I expect Neely, like you said, to come out next half in a man-to-man just to see how his team can hold up. I don't expect it to be great, but because we know the Lions play a lot of zone defense. So I'm waiting.
Their zone defense is very polished.
Yeah.
That's one of the greatest zone defenses I've ever seen. Whether it's 2-3, 3-2, 2-1-2, this coaching staff has done an excellent job.
Yeah, I love the way Neely preaches defense. I mean, he doesn't necessarily – I mean, obviously, as a coach, you care about your offense, but when your defense is performing the way the Lions' defense performs, offense is going to come. You're going to get shots. You're going to get fast break opportunities. You're going to get all of those. So it's all about defense. Defense wins games. Defense wins championships. Yes, putting the ball in the basket matters, but if you ain't got defense, you have nothing.
Leading scorer for the Monarchs at half, Hicklin leading the way. Lions have 3 different players in double figures. Clements Owens, Jolly, Richter all in double figures. All 3 of those guys having a great day. And we're going to step aside for the rest of halftime, about 12 and a half minutes. The 2022 women's tennis team being honored here with their conference championship last season. We're going to step away. You're listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Halftime horn has sounded. 45-32 in favor of the Lions. 20 minutes to go in the contest. Chad Hall, Mr. Chris, Don Siro. Chris, we talked a little bit during the break. Lions, 3 different scorers in double digits. You think we'll start seeing more of a bench impact here going down the stretch?
Yeah, I expect Noah Reardon to get involved very early and often when he gets in the game. He's shooting 0-2 right now, 0-1 from three-point range. We know Reardon as a go-to scorer for the Lions in the absence of Jolly and Owens last year. So we know what he can do. We know he brings offensively to the table. I also expect Aaron Palmer to keep going. I expect Devin Dean to keep going. And also Hunter Norman to get involved as well.
Stimson with a nice offensive rebound off of the Will Richter three-point attempt, but stolen quickly by Hicklin, leading the way for the Monarchs. Richter gets nabbed with the kick ball there, something that Will Richter does well. Merchant in the backcourt. Gets to the lane, finds Hicklin in the corner. Hicklin takes some steps, tries to feed it into Dean. Stimson with a nice takeaway. Jolly, attack mode. Going one-on-one with Dean. Nice little mismatch. Pull up, no good. Rebounded by East.
And we see Methodist come out with a different lineup than their starters, as it's mostly freshmen on the floor other than number 10, Montel Moore, who's the only upperclassman on the floor right now for those Monarchs.
Good shot there from Hicklin. 15-foot jumper. Jolly in attack mode again. It's going to find Beagle. Beagle isolation up and under. No good. They're going to call a foul. It looks like it's going to be on Dean, his third.
Yeah, Dean with a bad foul there. I didn't really see a foul, but the ref says it's a foul. It's a foul. From up here where we are, it's a lot of things that we can say isn't a foul, but from down there it might have been.
Might have been, right.
Yeah.
Beagle's first is off the back iron. Beagle second, off the back iron again. Offensive rebound goes to Beagle. Opportunity here for the Lions. Stimson in the corner, in and out. Offensive rebound to Beagle. Beagle gets it knocked away by East. East and Merchant on the attack. Looks like they're going to get East with a walk there. It's going to be a turnover on him. Lions to inbound, 45-34. Jolly advances the ball. Jolly one-on-one. Clements Owens up top now, trying to find Beagle. Double team comes. Beagle, he's going to go over top of the defense, but he's going to get knocked with a charge. Looks like that will be Beagle's third personal. Beagle in a little bit of foul trouble early in the second half. More to bring this one up for the Monarchs. Palmer getting ready to check back in. Merchant up top, playing the middle, top middle of that zone. Richter in front of him. Richter playing some good on-ball defense. Back over to the wing. Clements Owens. He's around. Good rotation there from the Lions. Tough shot. Count it for East. Man-to-man defense for the Monarchs. Richter through. Jolly. Nice finish underneath. Jolly has 15. Hicklin. Up top now, back to the corner with Moore. Moore's going to take a dribble and step up. He'll put it in. Pump, fake, and go. Jolly controls up top. Jolly feeds Richter. Stimson back to Jolly. Jolly trying to get free. Good defense from Moore. Jolly to the lane. Up and under. No good. But he has fouled on the way up. He'll shoot 2. Chris, what's different?
Well, Methodist is coming out a little more aggressive. We said they would during the break. They're coming out a little harder, trying to find good shots. We saw a good shot over there in the corner by the freshman TJ East. A nice little, maybe a 12-foot jumper probably from the mid-range area. And I see nothing different from Piedmont. I see nothing different from Ryan Jolly coming out being aggressive like he did to start the game. And now we see Beagle take a seat and Palmer come on in. And I expect Palmer, like I said at the start of the second half, I expect Palmer to get involved. I expect him to get involved from the mid-range game, defensively, offensively, everywhere on the floor.
I think so too. Jolly continues to stay perfect from the line, 8 for 8. Make it 17 on the day. Good defense there from Clements Owens. Zone rotates. Oh, looks like Lions are in man-to-man now. Good shot contest there from Stimson. Dean brought it down. Dean finds Moore in the corner. Skip pass to Hicklin. Merchant has it. High wing. Moore and Jolly go one-on-one in the corner. Good double team there from Palmer. Dean pull-up jumper off the back iron. Brought down by East. Good offensive rebound. Looks like they're going to get Clements Owens on the foul. Under 16, media timeout with the dead ball. 49-38 in favor of the Lions. Lions hold an 11-point advantage. Chris, Monarchs are looking kind of dangerous now.
Yeah, yes they are. I love the way that they're playing basketball right now. They came out very, very aggressive in the second half. You got to continue being aggressive against this Lions defense. We saw the Lions go to a man-to-man, but will that slow down the Monarchs? I think it will. I think it could. I'm not going to say it will, but I expect Methodist to continue being aggressive. I expect Neely to continue to rely on his superstars and Owens, Jolly, Richter, and Beagle, who Beagle is now, 3 fouls. That's pushing the foul limit of 5, right. But I expect him to continue to play aggressive through those guys.
Chris, what's interesting is the Monarchs are more so in attack mode now. They're not settling. They're really trying to find their shot, and they're working hard on offense. And the Lions are continuing to work hard on both offense and defense. We've seen some flourishes of incredible defense from the Lions. I think they have to keep that up moving forward, and the Lions can find themselves back in the win column and above 500.
Yeah, I think for Piedmont, the key now is to continue to take good shots. As I said, get your stars involved, get your scorers involved. But play defense. You got to play good defense. Everything starts with defense. If your defense is not good, then it's going to be a very, very long day.
East to shoot 2. His first is good. East makes his second. Down to single digits now. 9-point advantage for the Lions. A little bit of a soft press from the Monarchs. Palmer controls high post. To Jolly in the corner, hedging the screen. Looks like they're going to get the Monarchs on a foul. I believe it was on Moore. $20 seconds on the shot clock. Substitute in. Garrett Beagle steps back on. Jolly to inbound this one for the Lions. Clements Owens, Stimson, And Richter off the inbound. Yes! That was definitely drawn up, Chris.
Oh, that's definitely a play for Will Richter. You want Will Richter to take those type of shots. He's your best three-point shooter here on the team. So, I mean, for a guy like Will, he's going to take a lot of threes, and he's also going to make a lot of threes.
What's his percentage on the year, Chris?
On the year so far, Will Richter is shooting
tough bucket there from Merchant.
40% from three-point range. He came into this game shooting 11 for 27, and right now he's 4 for 7. So
that's pretty good.
15 of 34. I mean, it's a pretty good number for.
It's almost 50%, Chris.
Yes, it is.
Jolly down on the block, operating with more on him. Turnaround jumper. That's a tough shot. Ryan Jolly or Michael Jordan, we'll never know. Oh, he's locked in. East has it for the Monarchs. Merchant into the lane, turnaround, finds East. East with a 17-footer, it's good. Jolly continues to bring it forward now. Beagle high post looking for something. Nothing there. Head. Jolly on the back door. Clements Owens controls up top. Jolly on the wing. Has Beagle down low. Jolly with a tough shot. He gets fouled on the way up. It's going to be more nabs for the foul again. He has 4. Looks like he's going to take a seat now. We're going to see Key check back in the game for the Monarchs. Jolly will go to the line and shoot 2.
Perfect day from the line for Ryan Jolly.
Okay, he continues his perfect day. I thought you jinxed him, Chris.
Nah.
Perfect 10 for 10.
10 for 10. It's a great day from the line. 21 points to Ryan Jolly. Back-to-back home 20-point games for him this season. Starting home games off on a right note.
Reardon has checked into the game now. Jolly, Reardon, Clements Owens, Stimson, and Palmer all out there. Merchant with a tough shot off the iron. Jolly with a rebound. Jolly had Stimson way ahead. Reardon controls on the high wing. We know what Reardon can do. Clements Owens has it now. On the high wing, he's going to find Reardon. Reardon pumps. Stimson to Palmer. Palmer with a 15-footer. He's fouled. Five team fouls on the Monarchs.
2 more to the 1-and-1 bonus, which is a little weird to me. You know, women is 5 fouls, and you're automatically in the 2-shot bonus. For men, it's 7, and that's a 1-and-1, and then 10 is the double bonus.
Double bonus, yep.
So,
Yep.
I wonder why they do it like that. I mean,
Devin Dean checks back in. Palmer off the back iron. Dean rebounds. East to bring the ball up. East working on the zone from the wing now. Key headed up top. Merchant back to Key. Dean looming. Dean back to Key. Key's going to find his way to the mid-range. Feeds it inside to Key. Looks like they're going to get a foul. They're going to get a foul on Devin Dean as the shot clock expired. Dean to shoot. He'll make it. Converts to old-fashioned three-point play. Coe will step back in for Merchant. Dean, East, Coe. Looks like Key and Hicklin all out there. Palmer controls up top. Handoff to Owens. Dean fights into the lane. Palmer puts it back up. No good. Dean rebounds. East directing traffic. Finds Hicklin in the corner.
So Lions drop back into their 2-1-2 zone.
Shot from Coe, it's good. 3-point attempt. 10-point advantage for the Lions.
7
points, yes.
Oh, man.
Jolly handoff to Clements Owens. Right back at you. Yes! Now a 10-point advantage, Chris. Jolly's going to get called for a foul right there. Looks like we're going to go into our under 12 media timeout. Lions lead by 10. You are listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Believe they called a foul on Coe. A little bit of dispute down there on the floor. Clements Owens to inbound. Finds Jolly in the backcourt. Lions possess. Up by 10. Reardon wide open. Short. Hicklin rebounds. Down into the lane. It's going to be knocked away by the Lions. Stay with the Monarchs. All the way to the backcourt with Hicklin. He controls at the top of the zone. Coe on the wing. Big O with the steal. He's running transition now. Has options. Finds Palmer, high post. Palmer back to Jolly. Devin Dean controls. Palmer, high post. Palmer turnaround jumper off the back iron. Key controls, bringing it up for the Monarchs. In the corner with Coe. Good closeout defense from Devin Dean with a big block. Looks like Coe's going to be nabbed with the foul on that offensive rebound. Believe Clements Owens is going to be shooting from the line right now. 40 with the push.
In the bonus now, the Lions are the
1-1.
1-1 bonus.
Yeah.
Yes.
How about that?
So every foul from here on out will result in free throws. It's just going to be a long 10 minutes and 34 seconds.
34 seconds, yep. First is no good. Rebound by Dean. Merchant controls. Dean with a good screen on the wing. He's going to get back up top. He's going to find Dean down under. Dean back to Merchant. One more to the east. East, skip pass to the corner. He's going to take it up and under. My goodness, tough shot. It'll count. Key is locked in. Looks like they're going to get a delay of game on Key. Jolly controls. Merchant in front of him. He's going to get up the floor, bring it over. 22-21 left on the shot clock. Palmer high post. Palmer will get into the lane. Looks like they're going to get Palmer on a travel. Monarchs will have the ball back down by 8. Inbound from Hicklin finds Merchant. Press from the Lions. Key gets it over. It looked like he traveled. Throws it away. Jolly Dean underneath the basket. It's good. Devin Dean. Make it 6 on the day.
First made field goal as well. He's shooting 1 for 2 now.
Dean almost took it away. Mid-range from Hicklin, no good. Devin Dean rebound. Devin Dean, Jolly down in the corner. Good screen from Palmer. Up and under here. Palmer's going to be fouled going up. Foul is on Merchant. Palmer to shoot 2. Hearing a lot more whistles now, Chris. Moving into the later stages of this game.
Yeah, a lot more foul calls here. And we saw a few in that first half, but we didn't see many foul calls. But I guess now, crunch time, you kind of want to get the right calls going and everything like that. So I expect a lot more foul calls to be called too.
Palmer's second is good. 1 for 2. Beagle checks back in. Looks like Methodist will call a timeout. 63-52, 8:51 left in the second half. You are listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Lions lead the Monarchs 63-52, 8:51 left in today's contest. Looks like the Monarchs will have the ball out of the timeout. Possession arrow points to the Monarchs. East to inbound for the Monarchs. A little bit of a half-court trap now. Down under to Dean.
Dean on Dean crime right there, Chad.
I guess so. My goodness, he tried to jam that one home. Devin Dean with the foul underneath the basket. Dean will make his first. Dean's second attempt. Off the back iron, rebounded by Jolly. 10-point advantage for the Lions. Devin Dean controls up top, back to Richter. Richter wide open, in and out. Another designed look there for Will Richter to get an open shot on the high wing. Hicklin fights baseline. Floater short. Rebounded by Beagle. Numbers forward for the Lions. Now dump to Devin Dean. He'll finish that underneath the basket. Good look there from Jolly. 65-53 Lions. Zone defense still from the Lions. Feeds it inside to East. East gets it knocked away. But it's going to stay with Methodist on a short timer. Looks like we're going to go to our under 8 media timeout. Lions lead by 12, 65-53. You're listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube.
Welcome back to Piedmont Basketball on YouTube from Piedmont Athletics. Chad Hall. I'm Chris Donsero. Chad, how you feeling there?
It feels pretty good, man. A little 12-point advantage, under 8 here in the second half. Monarchs have the ball on the end line. East will control up top. Hicklin on the wing. Key up top, finds his way into the middle. Step back jumper, bank's open. Counter for 2.
The bank is always open, except on Sundays.
It's Sunday.
Yeah, well, basketball terminology is always open. It doesn't matter what day it is.
We'll make an exception. Jolly, handoff to Reardon. Richter up top. Back to Reardon. That same design play. It's going to be kept in bounds by East. Turnover on the Lions. East bringing it downhill. He's going to fight through the contact. No foul. Dean's going to get knocked for the foul. Excuse me, Key's going to get knocked for the foul. Dean had the ball. Dean will shoot 2, 9-team fouls on the Monarchs. One more, and Lions will automatically be in the double bonus if I am correct.
Yes, you are correct. Double bonus.
10 is double bonus?
Yes.
Dean, first attempt is short. Key brings it into the lane. He'll put it up and get fouled on the way up.
I like what I'm seeing from Methodist so far in this second half. They're being way more aggressive, trying to get to the line, trying to get to the basket more. I am enjoying watching this team play basketball right now.
Methodist will be a very, very good team in a couple of years.
Yeah, I like the way their freshmen are playing as well.
They have a good brand of basketball, too. Beagle's going to check out with his 4th foul. Palmer back in the game.
Yeah, you mentioned their brand of basketball. A lot of tough guys. I mean, they need some better shooting, obviously. All teams need shooters, but, you have a group of guys that play defense. They like to play defense, and they like to attack the basket very hard. And I'm enjoying what I'm seeing right now from these guys.
Press from the Monarchs. Jolly brings the ball up, finds Reardon. Stimson getting ready to check back into the game. Jolly on the high wing. Jolly from 17, it's good. Alley-oop! In and out. Rebounded by the Monarchs. Follow-up, no good. And it looks like it's going to be a foul on Palmer. Two shots for Moore. Moore's first attempt is no good. Stimson back in the game for Dean. Merchant back in the game as well. Key will step out. Moore's second attempt is good. Reared into inbound. On ball pressure from the Monarchs. Jolly backdoor to Stimson. Stimson dump off to Palmer. Believe he was fouled on the way up. Referee did not blow the whistle. Follow-up attempt from the Monarchs is good.
7-point advantage here for the Lions. About just under 6 minutes to go.
Good screen from Palmer. Jolly couldn't beat the double team. Richter with a good shot contest off the back iron. Shot from East, it's good. Piedmont's going to take a timeout. 4-point advantage for the Lions. 5:20 left in the second half. You are listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 67-63, 5:20 left in the second half. Piedmont to inbound right about the table. Richter gets the ball, turnaround jumper, too strong. Merchant with the ball. Piedmont's advantage is just 4. Merchant pressured by Clements Owens. Screen there from Dean. Skip pass. Pull up. Blocked by Palmer.
Good defense there by Aaron Palmer. Great shot contest. Great block.
Jolly down into the lane. Dump off to Palmer. He'll finish underneath the basket.
Got to pay the big man for his defense.
Clements Owens finds the screen. Palmer steps up. They're going to go back down to the wing Dump off. Dump off to Dean underneath the basket. Looks like we're going to see Coe step back in. In the corner, Merchant. Yes. Rector has it.
Methodist now shooting above 50% from the three-point line. Shooting 6 of 11 today. Not bad for a team who can't shoot, right?
So we thought.
Yeah.
Clements Owens dump off to Richter. Richter on the block with Palmer. Good finish. Little dream shake from Palmer. Count the 2 from him.
A bit of a smack talk going back down the floor as he's looking at Angel Dean and telling him he was too small.
Dump off to the corner with Coe. Too strong. Lands in the hands of Clements Owens. He'll get it up to Jolly. Uneven situation. Jolly with the runner. No good off the glass. Dean rebounded. Merchant brings it down. Hits Coe trailing. 2-1-2 from the Lions. Pull-up jumper. Way too strong. Richter rebounds. Hits Owens in stride. Stimson in the corner. He's going to slow down the pace. Smart look there from
veteran
Stimson.
play there from Stimson, senior guard here at Piedmont University.
Jolly with the floater. Brought in by Stimson, showing off his hustle on the offensive glass. 14 and counting on the shot clock for the Lions. Good screen there from Palmer. Back to Palmer. Palmer's going to go up and under and finishes. There's got to be a foul call there.
Yeah, that has to be a foul. That's a great move by Aaron Palmer. I love the way the big man is playing right now.
Aaron Palmer has come alive in the dying minutes of this game. Timeout, Methodist. Lions by 7, 2:22 left in the second half. You're listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is crunch time here in Cave Arena. Lions up by 7, 73-66. 2:22 left in the second half. Methodist with the ball. Timeout did advance. In the corner with Hicklin. Back to him, Stimson. Good closeout defense there. They're going to get a foul. He did take a tumble to the floor. He's going to shoot 2 from the line as Methodist has gotten into the 1-and-1. Hicklin shooting his first. He'll make it. He'll get another attempt. Dean will sit down for the Monarchs. Two for two from the line for Hicklin. Press from the Monarchs. Jolly has it. Jolly gets up the floor. Stimson on the wing. Clements Owens. Richter back to Clements Owens. Alley-oop attempt from Palmer. It's good. He's got 13.
I love the two big men for Piedmont, Garrett Beagle and Aaron Palmer. I love how when Beagle's out of the game, Aaron Palmer can come in and keep the energy alive for these Lions.
Absolutely. Aaron Palmer has erupted down the stretch. Methodist is going to call another timeout, but we're going to keep it here. Chris, 4-point advantage for the Lions. 1.5 left, 90 seconds on the clock. What do the Lions have to do to secure this W?
Continuing to protect the ball. I mean, Lions don't really have a lot of turnovers in this game. 13. I mean, yeah, you're losing the turnover margin right now with 13. Methodist has 12 as a team, but I would say in this last minute 30, protect the ball at all costs. Yes, you don't want to foul. Yes, you don't want to give up points, but you got to protect the basketball. That's the name of the game right now. Keep protecting the ball, keep getting good shots, and play good defense.
The Lions have played very stout defense, but have slipped up, and Methodist has just made some incredible shots down the stretch. Lions have to make every possession count right now with a 4-point advantage and 90 seconds left. This 90 seconds will feel more like 5 minutes, I can assure you that. Especially next foul that Methodist commits will be double bonus.
Yeah, especially for the Lions. You kind of want that double bonus.
Right.
You want that double bonus.
That's hard to play around, especially if you're the Monarchs.
Yeah, because no matter what, they get 2 free throws every foul call.
Every foul.
So now, as a team, as a unit, if I'm Coach Neely and I'm talking to my team right now, I'm telling them we have to get this last foul.
Yeah.
We have to make them foul us, and from that point on, you kind of win the game.
Especially if they're in a foul or go home situation at the end of the game. Stimson to inbound. He'll get it to Jolly. Jolly facing the one-on-one pressure in the backcourt. Jolly will carry it over. Nice little subtle shove from him. Finds Richter. Richter back to Clements Owens. He's not afraid to let it fly. Palmer just above the block finds Richter. Richter back to Palmer. Palmer, 15-footer, short. Rebound by Key. In the corner for Merchant. Off. Put back from Moore will drop. Stimson to inbound. Lions lead by 2. 1 minute remaining. Stimson has to get the ball in bounds. Jolly will get it over. Clements Owens has it. Pick and roll. Palmer trailing. Up and under is good. Timeout from Coach Neely. Lions back up by 4 with 43.4 left. You are listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Still in crunch time here. Methodist to inbound the ball. Lions lead by 4 with 45 seconds left. Methodist is going to bring everyone down to inbound the ball. Merchant has it. He'll advance the ball for the Monarchs. Merchant pressured by Stimson and Richter. Short, blocked by Palmer. Jolly will be fouled. Double bonus now for Piedmont.
And what incredible defense by Aaron Palmer. Aaron Palmer has come up so big for these Lions here in this last 5 minutes of this game. 15 points now, 2 blocks.
Couple rebounds, yeah.
Aaron Palmer's doing it all.
Yeah, he sure is. He really made an impact. But I think the Monarchs may have just fouled the wrong person.
Yeah. Ryan Jolly at the free throw line here for these Piedmont Lions.
Jolly's first is good. He's got 24. Lions dropping everyone back, not even going for the rebound. With 26.1 left, no shot clock. Jolly's second is good. He's perfect.
A perfect day from the line for Ryan Jolly so far. 12 of 12 from the free throw line. What a great day.
You think he knows that?
I think he does.
Merchant down to Dean. Dean, one more. Moore is too short. Call on Stimson. Dean's going to shoot 2 from the line. .7 left. Lions with a 4-point advantage. Lions will shoot some more free throws now. Montel Moore has fouled out of today's contest. Clements Owens to shoot 2. Clements Owens' first one is good. 80-73, 7-point advantage for the Lions. Clements Owens' second is good. Clements Owens going to provide some pressure on the ball coming up the floor. Playing some really good defense. Palmer!
Another block for Aaron Palmer to put the cap on this game for these Piedmont Lions. An 81-73 victory here at home.
Lions remain perfect at home. Escape Methodist 81-73 to finish off today's contest. My, oh my. What a time to be alive. Lions with another win at home. 81-73. Chris, takeaways. Let's hear it.
Aaron Palmer, the X factor here for these Piedmont Lions. Garrett Beagle in foul trouble. 2 points today, 1 of 3 overall. 4 fouls. You hate to see that for the kid, but you love to see his replacement come in, Aaron Palmer, and lead the way for these Piedmont Lions. Not the leading scorer, but a very big impact here in the second half. Career high 15 points today. How are you feeling?
That incredible. 60% from the floor. My goodness, 3 blocks down the stretch. 2 blocks on huge possessions for the Monarchs. Lions, 4 different scorers in double figures leading the way. And we're going to make way for the man of the hour. We're going to put Aaron Palmer on the air with Chris Donsero. Chris, take it away, man.
Thanks, Chad. AP, my man, what's up?
How you doing, Chris? I'm good.
How you feeling, man?
Feeling great. Hey, great home win.
That's a good game out there, man. Career high, 15 points today. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great, man. Just took what came my way. We got a deep team, as you can see. G was in foul trouble in the game, so I just stepped in, took the opportunities. They hit me on the pick and roll. Just had to finish them. We had a great team win today. Everybody contributed. Great win for us today.
6 of 10 from the floor, 3 of 8 from the free throw line. 3 blocks, 2 big blocks here at the end of the game in the last minute 30. I love the way you play defense, man.
Appreciate
I love it. Thank you. I really appreciate this game. Great game. Great team win for you all today.
For sure.
Have fun, man.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you. It's always good to see y'all up here.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Oh, good.